Hi, T-Bird fans. Ian Henry here with General Manager Bil La Forge. We're in what is going to be Bill's office. It's under construction by our hardworking and talented group of contractors. We thought this would be a good place to talk to Bill about the roster you're going to see on the ice Saturday night here at Accesso Shower Center against the Portland Winterhawks 605. Bill is constructing a hardworking and talented roster. Bill, first off, we'll start at the beginning. How was training camp? What were your impressions of training camp about 3-4 weeks ago?
Yeah, I was very impressed with all of our kids at camp. I thought they worked hard. They played the Thunderbird way. They were fast. They were competitive, and I really appreciated all the work from our scouts and our coaches. It ran very smooth, and it's been a good start so far.
We signed quite a few players out of training camp, our draft picks, a couple of list guys. What's your overall thoughts on the amount of players we signed? In my time with the team, that's quite a good number of guys signed during training camp.
Yeah, no, I think it was more of a concentrated group of guys. I mean, I don't know that it was a big number in terms of if you look at how many kids we have signed to contracts. We're not on the high end of that by any means. But it shows the hard work of our staff identifying players that will be able to play at this level. And I'm confident that all the signings that we've had so far will turn out, the best thing for the players and for our team going forward.
So we moved from training camp to preseason, 7-game preseason schedule. We were 4-3. What were your overall thoughts on our play during preseason?
Yeah, you know what? I thought that we ran into a bit of an illness scenario, and I thought our coaches did a tremendous job of making sure that we had a team on the ice every night that represented our jersey very well. They worked hard. They gave their best every day, and you don't win any championships in preseason, but I thought that our players showed well, and we had a good, positive vibe coming out of the exhibition season.
A couple players that you and I both got to see for the first time, some of our fans got to see for the first time, Andrei Kukucha and Simon Kubicek. What were your thoughts on seeing them first time?
Yeah, very exciting. Both players came in here right away with not a lot of practice time going in and showed very well. Andrei's a first shot scorer. He gets the puck in the net and makes plays all over the ice. And Simon has a big shot from the back end, very competitive kid. Still really young, and there's a lot of improvement that's going to happen there. But I thought both of them acquitted themselves very well.
You mentioned Kubicek's big shot from the back end. One of the things he reminded me of is former T-Bird Ethan Bear trying to earn a spot with the Edmonton Oilers. Ethan had a big slap shot for us for a couple of years on the power play. It was really effective, obviously, with guys off the half wall. What do you see with him? Barzal, Grob guys, but that slap shot really could set things up. But do you see that type of slap shot impacting our power play that way?
Yeah, I would never want to put that much pressure on anyone. I was on the wrong end a lot of those Ethan Bear shots. So I think that he has the ability to shoot the puck. He can slap it. He can snap it. He has a good wrist shot. He gets it through traffic. So it's going to be a big weapon for us going forward. But again, Ethan Bear's a pretty big name.
I understand. Jarrod Davidson, 16-year-old. We signed him out of Edmonton, came to camp, list guy. He's still with the roster, still on the team, still with the roster. What are your thoughts on his play? 16-year-old's got to get 40 games in. Do you see that as something that we can do and that he can contribute and help the team?
You know what, Davey's been really good the entire process. He was really good in the rookie camp, and we brought him through to the main camp, and he excelled there. And then I thought in the exhibition he played very well. It's an ongoing process, this, as a 16-year-old, but I'm confident that he's in a good spot right now, and we'll continue to monitor as we go forward.
One of the things we see in preseason games is different line pairings by the coaches. We see, right shot on left D or left shot on right D, different things, different combinations. And as you mentioned, some injuries and illness we had. How involved are you as a general manager in the line pairings with the coaches and wanting to see different guys in different situations?
Yeah, Matt and I will discuss that, and Kyle and Cass as well. We'll discuss that. But at the end of the day, they put the lineup out there they're comfortable with, and we just have pre and post game discussions, but I'm not dictating that stuff for him. He does a great job on his own.
We just made a move maybe a week ago, Mike McLean to Prince George. We brought in Keegan Craik, obviously because of our 20-year-old situation. What's the scouting report on Keegan?
Yeah, Keegan's a hardworking, rambunctious style player. I think his skills are pretty good. He shoots the puck hard, skates, gets up and down the rink very well. He should be an exciting guy to watch here going forward. He came in late, so he's going to probably take him some time to get into the full swing of things, but I'm excited about what I see so far.
Last 3 years, U.S. Division team has gone to the WHL finals. This year, watching preseason, it looks like there's going to be some good teams in the U.S. Division. What's your overall impression of the competitive level in the U.S. Division this year after seeing all the preseason games?
Yeah, I don't think it's changed at all. I mean, if you look at the teams, they're all well set up for the future and for the present, and I think we're in that mix as well. It's going to be a tough division every year, and you have to prepare for that, but I think that we're going to put ourselves in a good spot.
Thanks, Bill. Appreciate the time. T-Bird fans, you'll see the roster Bill constructed on the ice tomorrow night against the Portland Winterhawks 6:05 at Accesso Shower Center.